False rape victim Aarthi Rao's USA court ordered medical records taken on record by High Court of Karnataka in Nityananda case. 28th of February 2013, Bangalore. In a significant development, the Honorable High Court of Karnataka took on file the U.S. court-ordered medical records of Miss Aarthi Rao, the false rape victim in the Swami Nityananda case. These medical records show the false rape victim having multiple sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, since at least 2004. The counsel for Swami Nityananda, in the hearing for the quashing of the medical test summons issued to Swami Nityananda, produced the medical records of Miss Aarthi Rao issued to him by the USA Court from the University of Michigan Hospitals, the custodian of her medical records. The counsel pointed out to the Honorable High Court that the false rape victim has been a patient of vaginal herpes since 2004 and has been undertaking continuous treatment for the same since then. The STD vaginal herpes is highly contagious and highly transferable disease. It is very highly likely to be transmitted to the male partner of such a patient. Even if the saliva of the patient comes in contact with the partner, he can get the disease. So if indeed there had been over 40 instances of sexual abuse by Swami Nityananda over 5 years, as alleged by Miss Aarthi Rao, then the disease all but certainly would have been transmitted to Swami Nityananda, and he would have been infected with the same. The counsel produced the medical records of Swami Nityananda, which show that he tested negative for any of the STDs, including herpes. In fact, Swami Nityananda's comprehensive medical tests performed in September 2012 have already proven that he does not have and has never had any sexually transmitted disease in his life. In the light of this, the counsel argued the false rape victim ought to have been subjected to the medical exam instead to verify her medical records. The Honorable Court then took on record the medical reports of Miss Aarthi Rao and issued an oral direction to the prosecution to find out as to why these records had not been brought in the case. The investigating officer present in the court was asked whether he had received these medical records from the USA. The investigating officer admitted that he had received the records. The counsel argued that it seemed that the records, however, did not see the light of the day, and there seemed to be vested interests in the police hiding evidence counter to the prosecution case. The court then adjourned the hearing on the quashing of the medical text summons on Swami Nityananda to next week. In a separate case, 2973-2012, filed for the quashing of the complaint by Swarna reporter Ajit H., alleging assault by Nityananda disciples at the instigation of Swami Nityananda, on which basis a crime was registered against Swami Nityananda, the Honorable Court asked the prosecution as to why the complainant himself had been to the ashram for the press meet called by Swami Nityananda or to serve summons on Swami Nityananda. The court questioned the act of serving a summons, asking who authorized the journalist to serve the summons, whether it was the USA court or the Indian court. The court made a strong remark against this act of the Swarna reporter. The Honorable Court clearly observed that there was nothing wrong in Swami Nityananda asking the ashramites to remove the reporter from his place for disturbing by his unauthorized and illegal act of trying to serve a judicial summons. The court has reserved the case for orders after hearing the parties involved.